Hi, it's Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and right now you're looking at kind of a side view because I'm going to video Cricut Craft Room this morning. I had so many comments, and you need to know, you won't always see these comments on my blog. What happens is people hit the contact button at the top of my blog, and let's see if I can't show you. At the very top of my blog at She's a Sassy Lady, right on top, there's a little button that says Contact Me. If you just touch that, what it's going to do is it's automatically going to give a private message. You just fill that out. Right here's the form, and it's popping up. It's a little bit slow today. You just fill out your name. The only thing I want is your name and your email address so I can email you back, and type your message in there and it goes automatically to me. But I've been getting a lot of messages from people saying, and last time when I showed my iBook, and when I did last week, I did the thank you card using the Artiste cartridge, and I had so many private contacts by people that says thank you, because I've been trying to figure out how to use my Artiste cartridge. So now what I'm going to do is make this card today, right here, and I don't know whether, here, let's make it larger. It's a S card, like a folding card, and it's going to be a little square box, and that's the one that I'm going to use so that you can see that. So that's what we're going to be working on now, but I'm going to do it on the Cricut Craft Room, and you know how I am with the Cricut Craft Room. I'm not as talented with that, but I'm going to give it a try because we all have to learn how to use it, because there's so many people now that do, would love to have a gypsy but can no longer get it. And although I love my gypsy, I also want to serve you, my followers, so I'm going to do this on the Cricut Craft Room for you. So anyway, I'm going to now turn to the Cricut Craft Room and we'll get started working. And let me just put this away and get you up here on my computer. And oh, somehow I zoomed in. Sorry about that. Let me zoom back out. I touched the top of the camera. And what the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to go at the very bottom of the sheet, right about here. I'm going to set that to 5.5 inches because I want to do an A2 size card. So I'm going to set that to 5.5. Then I'm going to get the Close to My Heart, and I have a thunderstorm rolling in right now, so if you start hearing thunder, or if my electric goes out, which is a possibility, because we've been having some really rough thunderstorms. Now on this, what we're going to do is go to accent 2 it says, and my key, accent 2? No. Is right here. I'm looking at, sorry you can't see me, but I'm looking at my my iBook to find out where it is, and it's right there, and there's my card right there at 5.5 inches, and as you can see, it's going to cut at 4 1/4 wide, 5.5 inches this way. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to figure out, before I even cut, I want to find out how big that box is, and I'm going to cut 2 of these, okay, because I want them 2 up. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to hit copy and paste, and it's going to put one right underneath there, because you know me, I like to cut 2 at a time so that I have them. And I'm going to put another sheet on, another layer, and I want just a square box, and I don't know where the square box is on this. I could lie to you and tell you otherwise, and I know where the square box is on George, so you know where I'm going. I'm going right to George, and I like to do what I know how to do, and I'm clicking on here just to find George. FG, FG, G, G, G. George in Basic Shapes, and on the shift image there's a square right there, and I'm going to change this. It looks like it's oh, 2 or 2.5 inches. So I'm going to change this to 2 inches down below here. As you can see, I just changed it to 2. And let's click that box and see how it turns out. And why didn't it do it? Let's put a box up there, 2 inches, and put it right there. And I need it a little bit larger, as you can see. So let's change it to 2.25. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing. I hit my Y key instead of my height button. Sorry about that. 2.25. And then let's see what it looks like. And that'll give me outline all the way around. See that? It'll leave me an outline. And what I also want to do, so I need 2 of these. So let's go 1, and I'm going up to the top here. I'm going up here where it says copy. Let's see if I can't get it up there. Right up here it says copy. I've got it. So I'm going to hit copy and I'm going to hit paste, and it'll give me 2 of those exact shape. Now I also want a rectangle, and I think this is a rectangle, but I think, let's see, it's oh, what do I want? I want another one of these. I want another square first. I want a 3-inch square. I want to try something. A 2.5-inch square, excuse me. 2.5-inch square. So let's change this to 2.5. And we're going to do another one of those squares. And I'm going to put that over here. What I want to be able to do is put that on the outside of it. So I have different colors. So 1, and I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste. So I have 2 of those. And let's put them over here so that they're out of the way and we can still see. And it's still on the mat. So it's going to cut. Okay. Now I want a rectangle, and my rectangle, this is 5.5 inches, so I want my rectangle 5.25 inches. So I'm going to backspace that and put 5.25, and now what I'm doing is changing the size at the bottom, my default height, and I'm going to put that there. And look at that. Now it's not the perfect size though, because look at this is where my fold line is right here. And it's giving me a nice edge, and I think I want a little bit less of an edge. Or actually, that would be great for that. Okay, let's make this wider. Let's set that there. So we've got a little bit of space here. See where we have a little bit of space? And I'm going to move this camera. Sorry, it's making a humming noise, I know, when I'm dragging it. But I want you to see exactly what I'm saying. See that? That's the crop line right there. So let's grab this arrow. And let's move it over to there. Now, isn't that wonderful? Just perfect. Okay, let's copy it and paste it. And it pasted it over here, and what I want to do is I'm going to put it right below here so that I can have my colors. I can run. I think I'm going to run this the same color and this the same color. Okay, so I'm going to make that one color and that another color, like a contrast color that goes right behind that. Okay, and I think I'm going to make 4 of these just to be on the safe side, just in case I need another one. So I'm going to copy it and paste it and paste it, and I'll drop this down. I copied and paste, and see how I dropped it down, and look at, we've got it all. Now I'm going to pull this back so you can see a little bit more of my screen, and I'm sorry, but my stand is so flimsy, and I don't want to go get the big one because then I got to run out to the garage, and this is one of those days. It's Monday, and I've been running all morning because I'm going on a trip this weekend. I'm going to our family reunion. So on Friday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, I have to get up. Can you stand it? I got to be out of my house, or I should be at the airport at 5. I take off at 6 a.m. flying to Chicago, where I pick up my rental car and I drive to a little town called Viroqua, Wisconsin, which is just south of La Crosse, Wisconsin. And our family reunion's up there. We're going to have my father's side of the family on Saturday and my mom's side of the family on Sunday. And I'm taking my mom, so she's flying with me. So it ought to be lots of fun, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. So I got a ton of things to do. So this morning I went running. Can you stand it? I went to the store. I thought, oh, I need another pair of capris. I need another top. So I go running to the store, and I found this gorgeous top at Belk's. And then it took me forever, but I finally found a set of capris that I liked the way they fit. Bought that. I got home and I tried it on, because I tried the capris on, but I never tried the top on. Tried the top on, well, let me tell you, I look like a Goodyear blimp in the thing, so you know I will not wear that. And it's going back to the store, but that's okay. I have other things that I can wear with it. So went and did that, and then I thought, oh, you know, Belk is right next to Ross Dress for Less. So I ran over to Ross Dress for Less, and I found 2 tops there. I found one top for $15 something that was really, really pretty. Baby blues, you know, sparklies and bling all over the front of it. Well, let me tell you, you would think I grew an extra set of boobs, because I want to tell you, it's all tight in the boobs. Every place else it fits perfect, perfect, perfect. But, and if you know me, you know I don't have I'm not well endowed. Let's put it this way. I am not well endowed. So I couldn't figure out where I got all this stuff, extra stuff, but wouldn't fit in the top. So then I bought this other top, and this other top was a closeout. They'd had it, I guess, on the racks for a while. And it was black and white and gray, mainly black. And I thought, well, I could wear this for, I mean, it was on sale for $8. For $8, you had to pick up the silly thing. It was $7.97. So for $7.97 or $8, let's just say, I mean, you had to buy it. You had to buy it. So I get home and tried that one on. That one fits fine. But the 2 tops that I really, really liked, do you think they'd fit? No. So anyway, back to the stores when I get back from out of town. I'm not going back there today. I did that. I did grocery shopping. I even made hubby something different for dinner tonight. You know, we usually have a nice big dinner, and this week I didn't. I just made tuna salad sandwiches. We're going to make them on toast and lettuce, and can't wait. Anyway, let me hush up, and I'll get this cut out, and I'll get back to you, and we'll put together a card, okay? Bye now. Or I should say bye for now. Well, I have it going now. And the one thing that I wanted to point out to you is that the side that you want to be the front on your paper, and I'm using scrap papers so that you know. I picked out 2. I used, well, this one's a pretty new one, Wild Saffron, K & Company. And then I have this other one that I'm just about out of, is the Susan Wingett specialty paper from K & Company. And I've got a sheet of paper on that. But what you want to do is you want to have the color, your top color up. You know, you've got 2 sides on there, and you want your top color up because you're going to fold it like that. Okay, so when you're cutting and when you're laying out your papers on your sheet, you want to make sure that you do that. And again, sorry for the noise. I forgot to shut the TV off, and of course my expression is making all kinds of noise. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I wanted you to see this. This is what I mean. When you fold it, it folds like this, if that's how you want it. Now, if you want it the other way, what's going to happen is the red is going to be up in this particular instance. I'm actually cutting out a couple of them because they look really simple to do. Hold on. Sorry about that. I didn't hit my mute button. I got to watch HGTV, House Hunters. I'm a house hunter nut. See, you learned something new about me. But I love that paper, and look at that. Isn't that pretty? So now with this one, I'm probably not going to put that contrasting color on here. I'm going to do it a little bit different way because I really, really like the way that looks in that color. It's so unique, isn't it? I mean, I could easily put a red in here like that, or I don't know. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to cut it all out, then I'll get back to you. But I wanted you to see, before you cut it out, look at what you're doing so you know what to do. But isn't that nice? Nice, easy card, isn't it? So, okay. I want to show you something else. I am about to cut, and I'm using my Stampin' Up! Cutter, which I have to tell you, I absolutely love. It's a guillotine, and I just love it. Anyway, look at the paper that I have. One side is dark yellow, the other side is a cream yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out for one side of the squares in this, and I've got that silly TV on again, I'm sorry. I'm going to cut out one side in the dark yellow and then leave the other side, although I do have to cut off this little edge here. Cut off the other side for the light yellow, and I'll have that so that when I'm putting it together, look at my colors. Aren't they perfect for each other? What a way to go, isn't it? Love this two-color paper. And I got this at Joann's. And, you know, when it was on sale, Joann's has the papers on sale, and you get 5 sheets for $1. That's when I buy it, and I stock up, and I never know what colors it is later on because, of course, I don't take notes or anything. But that's what I'm doing on this, okay? Be back.